What up, y'all? It's T-Biz here. We got a new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection figure to check out. This is Buzz Off, the heroic spy in the sky. Good old Buzzy. Good old Buzz Off, man. Our little Bumblebee Cheerios, man. Anyways, also, I just wanted to give you, I guess, a life update or a financial life update. Yeah, I've been selling on Mercari, which is cool. And I think I had to get a kick in the butt or give myself a kick in the butt because I sold my stuff locally. I'm not going to mention the store, the dude I sold my stuff to, but I sold it to him. Kind of got undercut a hell of a lot, and then after selling quite a few things to said business person and fellow toy collector and toy person, they totally blew me off. They totally just stopped responding to emails and stuff like that, or at least one email just stopped responding. And I just took that as a sign, as a sign that they were saying fuck you to me. So I was like, all right, you got all my stuff. Probably don't want people to know where you got your stuff from. So yeah, knowing that I have, quite a following on my YouTube. Anyways, but not locally, but at least like worldwide or nationwide. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. But one thing it did do is it gave me the right kick in the butt to do stuff on my own. And since I have been selling on Mercari now, I've made a good amount of money, a decent amount of money in 2 weeks. I've made in 2 weeks what some people don't even make in a month or maybe even a year. So I've done pretty well. I've done pretty good. And I'm going to continue selling on Mercari, selling toys and stuff like that. And I'm going to still collect Motu. I'm going to still collect certain things, 5.5 stuff. But who knows, man? Sky's the limit on selling because I seem to be doing pretty good at it. And I guess you gotta kind of eat it a little bit and get kicked in the butt just to wake up and realize that, hey, you can do this on your own and you don't need to sell to people locally that are just going to fuck you over and have nothing to do with you and just take your shit and just say fuck you, I got your goods, fuck off, So yeah, it's not cool, but oh well, I'm over it, man. I'm getting over it, and like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have sold all that stuff to said person. I wish I wouldn't have done that, and I wish I would have just sold stuff on my own, because if I would have just done it on my own, stand to make a lot more money than I did. But I still made some money. I still put it in the bank. I still kicked my finances up a bit, so it wasn't a total loss, but I learned something. I learned that I could just do this on my own, and I don't have to be scared or reluctant to do it, and I don't have to use eBay. So that was a really cool thing too. But anyways, we got to dip in this figure and check them out and get over all the little drama and side crap. Anyways, Buzz Off. And in this wave, we've got a Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction, an invisible Skeletor. I don't think I've tried to pick him up yet or anything. Then got Buzz Off, Heroic Spy in the Sky, Frosta, Ice Empress of Eternia, or Etheria I should say, not Eternia. And it includes Endreated Lance and a twist into powerful battle positions. And let's see, on the card, you got some art, there we go, as seen on Disappearing Dragons. And there's Cobra Khan fighting with, he's grappling with freaking Mechanic. And then you have Buzz Off fighting with Web Store. So there you go. So it'd be cool to see a cartoon Web Store sometime soon. Get that cool cartoon look. Anyways, let's bust this guy open and check him out. And that's another thing too that I realized when I was selling my stuff, when I was looking around said store, and where I sold my stuff to. And I thought to myself, and I still kick myself, it's like, dude, I have enough stuff to have my own store, and I should have had my own store a long time ago. But I'm not a smart man. I'm not a businessman. I'm not a college graduate. But I am crafty. I'm somewhat crafty. So yeah, and I'm somewhat of a go-getter. So yeah. Either way, I've made some money. I made a good amount of money. So yeah, not too bad. I don't know if I made money to keep rent for a freaking store, but no, probably not. In Williamson County. But either way, anyways, here's his Android Lance, which we had the other one. Let's see if we can get that other one out. This one's pretty cool. So it's a little techie on the handle, almost like a lightsaber. I think it's got some switches and doohicks, and then it's pointed. A nice golden metallic honey-esque lance. So there you go. And then here's my other cartoon collection, or cartoon style Buzz Off from Super 7. So there you go. So not too different. This one has lighter colors. A little bit brighter colors in the eyes versus that one, yeah. And the helmet doesn't come off, so yeah, there you go. I don't know if the helmet comes off with this one, but yeah, wings seem to be a little bit more probably articulated on this new one as well. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got better articulated wings, so that is freaking cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. And take a look at him. Yeah, his helmet does what? Yeah. Oh wait, he's got a visor, so it's like more like a visor than the helmet, like the vintage figure. So that is awesome. That is freaking cool. So he's got his bazillion eyes, and then it can go up. So that's rad. His arms go out, waist twist, legs go out, knees bend, swivel at the knee, swivel at the. Or got a boot cut. He's got Skeletor feet, and then this one's got the kind of the half-ass Skeletor feet too, or the old school style, but these are more origin style, which is cool. And yeah, man, got a hinge on his little claw grabbers, and a swivel and hinge at the elbow, and his shoulder swivel, and they hinge out too as well, so that's freaking cool. And then his wings are articulated, so they can go out quite a bit. So that is rad, so he can fly about, and then they can go down. So that's freaking rad. He's a really nice figure. So if you're kind of sick of Buzz Off, or just like Buzz Off isn't your guy, or just whatever, then I mean, I don't know. This one's pretty rad. He's pretty cool. He's got a lot going on. He's not just a whatever BS figure. Oh, let me see if we can get grip his Andrinid lance, which yeah, it fits pretty comfortably in there. So that's awesome. That is freaking rad. That is cool, man. And he's ready to fly and wreak havoc, man. And ready to pollinate some fools. So that's rad. That is freaking cool. He's a nice figure. Nice figure. And then we have other cartoon collection guy here, or he's been our standby for many videos, is good old Manny Faces. So there you got cartoon collection Manny Faces, which he can turn into a robot or whatever, or a monster. So that's freaking cool. That is awesome. And yeah, then we have our good old mini comic, which we will read, which I know my buddy Boney Tony Maroney was mentioning that, yeah, I should probably just do one video where I just read the comic, but I'm going to continue to do the annoying, punishing, torturous thing of reading the comic in every video. So yeah, just because I'm stupid and I'm just weird. And yeah, so removable parts, head, arms, torso, and the boots. So there you go, as far as removable parts. And then yeah, we're gonna read our comic Vengeance. So yeah, it's just Vengeance. Oh, and it looks like we got a new character coming up too, so that's rad too. And then we got She-Ra on the cover, so that is cool. All right, here we go. At last, the keep is mine. Find Skeletor. Across the spires of Snake Mountain, a maelstrom of ghouls and ghosts and evil swirls overtaking its ramparts, the lost souls of Despondos. Abandoned by his own cadre, Skeletor was left to fend for himself in the Forsaken Fortress. Hello, Skeletor. Worry not, though your henchmen deserted you. I never have. So there he is with a Modulok. No, dead eyes behold all. He's all, no. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's a Demo Man? It looks like Demo Man. So yeah, Demo Man. Anyways, meanwhile, on the outskirts of Castle Grayskull, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, meanwhile, on the outskirts of Castle Grayskull, it will take all our strength to overcome the odds. Masters, heed my words, for both the fate of Eternia and Etheria are on a razor's edge. While Hordak invades Eternia with the evil of Despondos, the Fright Zone, and his monsters forged in the slime pits, Etheria is besieged by his sinister armada, as told in the mini-comics Horde Invasion and Slime Lord. So they got Bo, we got Frosta, we got, I don't know who that chick is. Oh, that's cool. She's like a black Tila. A Bleela, I guess. I don't know. Or is that King Grayskull's wife? Anyways. Let's see. Hordak's forces have encircled She-Ra and her crystal castle. Our one stroke of luck is that in his haste to capture Skeletor, he left Etheria. The rift bridging Eternia and Etheria must be reopened. She-Ra needs reinforcements. Did someone say they need a magician's touch? So you have his little nephew and Driel, man. So that's funny. It's along with Orko. Or the Yuckers. Yeah, Yuckers. Anyways. So you got Skeletor. Oh, he's got like ghost dude's like with this, like, I don't know, violating him somehow, and like little horde bats, like imps or whatever, all about him, biting him and stuff. That's torturous, man. That sucks. The eldritch evils of Despondos are unleashed against Skeletor. For eons, the apparitions have, every time there's the word eldritch, take a drink. Against Skeletor, for eons, the apparitions have yearned for a corporeal form. The battle between entities ravages his soul. Man, and Hordak is just getting off on that, you can tell. Oof. Anyways, Skeletor's body lies in ruin. Tragically, his torture has only begun. Keldor, my dear pupil, you are without a doubt my greatest regret. On the brink of death, I rescued you. I empowered you. Oh, look, he's turning back into Keldor. Or, wow, I don't know, I guess they're going back old school. Okay, yeah, old school. That's like a flashback. I took you in as my own flesh and blood, training you to become a powerful warlord. In Despondos, you left me in exile. You swore an oath to answer my call for aid, one that you betrayed. I saved you. Look at my face. Look at what you wrought. Saved me? Curse you. What is power but vanity? Why do I seek it? To forget the monster I see in the mirror, the one you created? You're alive because of me. There's no worse disfigurement than death. There's good old Trapjaw. None but living death. Who I betrayed but myself. I disfigured you to eliminate your vanity, for that is a weakness. No, he did look pretty good as Keldor, I ain't gonna lie. For that is a weakness. Clearly I failed. Self-pity is a foul cologne. It's time you switch brands. Let's see how pain wears on you. If you thought your face was mutilated, wait for what I carve of your mind. It offers untold dimensions of torture. Into the Black Night, Hordak unleashed his terrible wrath, and to his shock, it offered him no solace. Oh my god, look what he's doing to Skeletor. Oh my god, Jesus. Anyways, yeah, oof. The causeway between Eternia and Etheria has opened, Sister Shira. We are on our way. Yet, hope is never lost. So long as it's fought for, it shall be won, to be continued. So there you go, man. Interesting book, man. Skeletor's getting his butt reamed. So that's freaking nuts, man. But yeah, sometimes it's got to happen in life. Sometimes you got to... Everybody, like what was the saying from the movie, The Fabulous Stains, Now Meet the Fabulous Stains, starring Diane Lane. It's, the Rasta guy says, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. That's just facts. Anyways, yeah, let's look at Buzz Off. I think he's a pretty freaking sick figure. Not a bad little short mini comic. I like it. It was a little short and sweet. It wasn't too long-winded like the Ninja Turtle comics. They were kind of epic, man. But that one was actually short and sweet. And, yeah, Skeletor got his just desserts. But, yeah, this is a rad Buzz Off. I like him a lot. He's really freaking cool. He's a nice figure, man. And like I said, man, for some people, Buzz Off might just be a whatever figure. He might just be a guy that you're going to have on the forefront or in the background or whatever, that might not be a big deal, but I think he's pretty rad, man. I think he looks pretty cool. I think it's a nice little, it's just not like, okay, like say, okay, all right, we got another figure, it's the same dude again or whatever, this and that, whatever, but he's got like some cool updates, man. He's got different wings, he's got the cool little visor thing, we've got the lance. So that's from the animated series, and it's just a little different color scheme too, which is rad, and he's just really cool. So again, hopefully I get my Hurricane Hordak tomorrow. I know my buddy Mo2 Joe, aka Kit Bash Joe, got his yesterday, and so did Mo2 Man 2021. He got his, good old Sal. They got theirs. So hopefully I get mine tomorrow, get to check it out. Maybe tomorrow at Secret Home Base 2. I'll be able to check it out there. We won't be here, but we'll be over there. We'll check it out. And yeah, man, the hustle's real. And like I said before, I've been just really grinding on Mercari, which isn't much of a grind, but it's something to do and it's cool, man. So if you have collectibles out there, you live in the States. I don't know if they have Mercari in around the world, but if you're in the States, and I know my buddy already collects, he'd been selling on Mercari before, and that was kind of another influence, is knowing that he did it. That is a big influence too, and know that he was successful at selling things. That was kind of also a thing that reminded me that, yeah, you can do this. So yeah, if you got collectibles you need to get rid of, get on there and sell them, man, because it can happen. It can happen if you just do the right strategies. If you want to go like garage sale style or whatever, get rid of your stuff, you can make some money. You can make hundreds of dollars. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching on. Have a good one. All right, later, but you're gonna have to pay taxes too. All right, peace.